Does the amount of a substance affect its density? Is one sugar cube more or less dense than a bunch of sugar cubes put together? Let's find out. So when you add more sugar cubes, the volume obviously changes, and the mass also changes. So the more sugar cubes I have, the higher the mass I have, the higher the volume I have. But if every sugar cube weighs 2.3 grams, and I do the math to calculate density equals mass divided by volume, every time I come out with the same density. So does the amount of a substance that I have change the density of the substance? Is this single sugar cube much different in density than this 6-pack of sugar cubes or this 4-pack of sugar cubes? Because no matter how many I pile together, they're going to be made out of the same stuff, and the particles are going to be spaced out the same way. So you can't change the density of a substance. The density of a substance always stays the same no matter the amount of the substance. Here's an example with copper blocks. I have 4 copper blocks here. Now, if I have 4 copper blocks compared to a single copper block, which one has more mass? This guy. Which one has more volume? This one, for sure. It takes up more space than this one. But which one has a greater density? Well, they're made out of the exact same substance, so even though this has a greater mass and greater volume, the particles are still spaced out the exact same in this and in this. So the density, the mass per unit of volume, is the exact same in the copper block that is 4 high versus the copper block that is just single. So here I have some aluminum blocks, and they are all the exact same size. So is the density different of one single aluminum block than if I have 4 aluminum blocks stacked together? They're made out of the same particles. The particles are spaced out the same. So the density, the amount of particles packed into a certain area, is the exact same in one single aluminum square as it is if I have 2 aluminum squares or 4 aluminum squares. Is my mass changing every time? Yes. Is my volume changing every time? Yes. Special guest star, does amount affect density?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why not?
Because density is the same no matter how much of an object you have.
Okay.